Long ago, two races ruled over the earth, humans and monsters. One day, war broke out between the two races. After a long battle, the humans were victorious. They sealed the monsters underground with a magic spell. Many years later, legends say that those who climb the mountain never return. Undertale. Hey guys, I am P-Freak, and welcome to my first part of my Undertale playthrough. God, it's been like, what, 2.5 years since I've last done one of these? Oh boy, things have changed. And I've decided on Undertale for my first, little off-hiatus playthrough because, well, one, it's, my second favorite game right now, and two, because it's hitting its 1-year anniversary next month. So, that's awesome. Anyways, before I start, I want to say, spoiler warning, Undertale is a game best played blind. So, I recommend you actually buy the game and play it first. It's $10 on Steam before watching me or any other person play this game, because there are a bunch of people who have played it, because, well, it's a very good game. But anyway, enough talk, let's actually get into the game. There are the controls, by the way, if you're curious. You can also play this on Xbox controller. I do not have mine plugged in right now, so I'm going to play with the keyboard. You can honestly just play this with one hand. Anyways, let's name the fallen human. We know what to name it. I'm pretty sure y'all are going to be screaming at me to name it the correct thing. But, hey. I get to name it whatever I get to name them whatever I damn well please. I apologize for that. They are a they. Anyways. Howdy, I'm Flowey. Flowey the Flower. You're new to the underground, aren't you? Golly, you must be so confused. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here. I guess little old me will have to do. Ready? Here we go. See that heart? That is your soul, the very culmination of your being. Your soul starts off weak, but can grow strong if you gain a lot of LV. What's LV stand for? Why, love, of course. You want some love, don't you? Don't worry, I'll share some with you. Down here, love is shared through little white friendliness pellets. Are you ready? Move around. Get as many as you can. Yeah, no. I'll pass, thank you. Hey, buddy. You missed them. Let's try that again, okay? Yeah, no. No, thank you. Is this a joke? Are you brain dead? Run into the friendliness pellets. No. I do not trust a talking flower. You know what's going on here, don't you? Oh, you have no idea. You just want to see me suffer. Die. Don't you think that's a little too extreme? Honestly? What a terrible creature, torturing such poor, innocent youth. Do not be afraid, my child. I am TuToriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through this place every day to see if anyone has fallen down. You are the first human to come in a long time. Come, I will guide you through the catacombs. This way, please. I love the soundtrack to this game. This is one of the better songs, I think. It's a really nice song. I like a lot of stuff that sounds like pianos. But yeah, unfortunately we won't get to the best song till much, much later. Or at least best song in my opinion. A lot of people don't seem to think otherwise, which is bullshit, but whatever. Opinions, opinions, opinions. The shadows of the ruins looms above you, filling you with determination. Get used to seeing that word, because we're going to be seeing it a lot. Anyways. Welcome to your new home, innocent one. Allow me to educate you on the operation of the ruins. The ruins are full of puzzles, ancient fusions between diversions and door keys. One must solve them to move from room to room. Please adjust yourself to the side of them. So, are you telling me that every puzzle in these ruins is like this? I hope that doesn't screw us in the end. Only the fearless may proceed. Brave ones, foolish ones, both walk not the middle road. Are you high or something? To make progress here, you will need to trigger several switches. Do not worry, I have labeled the ones you need to flip. Great. That's great. Gee, I wonder which one I'm supposed to flip. Thanks, TuToriel, for making this game obsolete. Or at least a section. I wouldn't be complaining so much about this if this was in hard mode, but that's for a topic of a different time. Splendid. I am proud of you, little one. Let us move on to the next room. And if I flip this switch doesn't even work. Alright then. That's fine. As a human living in the underground, monsters may attack you. Okay, whoa. I may be here in the underground right now, but I ain't living here. Alright? I just merely fell down, accidentally. I am getting out of here. But I guess while I'm visiting, monsters may attack me, yes. You will need to be prepared for this situation. However, worry not. The process is simple. When you encounter a monster, you will enter a fight. While you are in a fight, strike up a friendly conversation. Stall for time, I will come to resolve the conflict. Practice talking to the dummy. So what, are you gonna be here for, like, every fight we do in the game? I don't think that's possible. I mean, I get it, you're supposed to be the TuToriel, blah blah blah. But you're not gonna be here for every fight. Whatever. I guess while I'm here, I might as well explain the controls of the battle screen. So you have these four options down here. Fight, that is where you go and attack the target. It allows you to select who you want to target. There's this little HP bar. But because we only have the dummy in front of us right now, we can only strike down the dummy. Act, this gives you several different options. The options are usually different per enemy you fight. These options are passive options usually, and also to check the stats of the enemy. So what TuToriel wants us to do is go into the Act menu and talk to the dummy. However, I still have some explaining to do. Items is for your inventory. You will collect items along the way, just like a typical RPG. And Mercy. This is where you find your running button for if you want to run away from a fight. And also your sparing button. What does sparing do? Well, in case you don't know, which honestly I don't understand why you don't know, Undertale is a game where you can actually spare every enemy in the game instead of actually fighting and killing them. If you spare all the enemies in the game, you will unlock the true pacifist ending. If you kill every enemy in the game, and I mean literally every single enemy in the game, then you get the genocide ending. And if you kill some of them and spare a few, you'll get one of the various neutral endings. But for now, I'm going through a full pacifist first. I was going to do a full genocide first, but my friend talked me into doing otherwise. But there are nice little Easter eggs in this game too. So, for example, this. Dummy tires of your aimless shenanigans. You won and earned nothing. The next room awaits. I love her freaking face there. Just like TuToriel staring blankly at you at awkward moments, like, it's great. There's another puzzle in this room. I wonder if you can solve it. I don't see any puzzle. Frogget attacks you. Oh no, whatever am I to do? Let's compliment him. Frogget didn't understand what she said, but was flattered anyways. Makes sense, makes sense. On the subject of Toriel just staring down, look at that face. That is one good-looking face. I don't know why the fuck I said that, but I did. Anyways, what do we do over here? Okay. Guess we'll talk to you. This is a puzzle, but here, take my hand for a moment. Uh-huh. Okay, Tori, I get that you want to hold our hand through the entire game, but it's like, come on, at least let's do some of these puzzles. Like, at least let's do some with challenge, Jesus. Puzzles seem a little too dangerous for now. I beg to differ, seeing as we can't even get... Look at this, okay? This pissed me off so much when I first found out about this. It's like, we can't even... Where were we? You have done excellently thus far, my child. However, I have a difficult request to ask of you. I would like you to walk to the end of the room by yourself. Forgive me for this. Fine. Whatever. I really don't like, I love this game's soundtrack, don't get me wrong. This song in particular is not one of the better songs. I guess it wasn't meant to be one of the better songs since it plays in this one room the entire time, but it's whatever. Jesus, this room is so stupidly long. No matter how many times I walk through it, it's so stupidly long. Greetings, my child. Do not worry. I did not leave you. I was merely behind this pillar the whole time. And I didn't see you. Why? Perspective, 2D graphics, etc., etc., etc. Thank you for trusting me. However, there was an important reason for this exercise, was there? To test your independence. Uh-huh. I must attend to some business, and you must stay alone for a while. Uh-huh. Please remain here. It's dangerous to explore by yourself. I have an idea. I will give you a cell phone. If you have a need for anything, just call. Uh-huh. Be good, alright? How the frick are you gonna get a cell phone if you haven't been here in years? Centuries, if I remember correctly. But while we're here, how about we do a bit of flirting? Huh? Oh. Oh, how adorable. I could pinch your cheek. You could certainly find it better than an old woman like me. I think I got some good ones. Hey girl, you sitting on a pile of sugar? Cause that ass is sweet. Anyways, before I get put on like some cringe video channel or whatever, you can actually call Toriel mother and then flirt with her. Yeah. You can also press shift to skip a lot of the dialogue, so... Or B, I think it is on the Xbox controller. Or X. Now that we flirt with her. Oh dear, are you serious? And after you said you wanted to call me mother. You are an interesting child. Yep, I suppose I am. And my southern accent's coming out. Lovely. Hello, this is Toriel. You have not left the room, have you? Oh, no, whatever makes you think of that. There are a few puzzles ahead that I have yet to explain. It would be dangerous to try to solve them by yourself. Be good, alright? Yeah, totally. Fun fact, if you actually do stay in that room, it's like every 5 or 10 minute increments. You actually, you'll get phone calls from Toriel about various things. At some point, a dog goes and steals her phone. That's like really late within the thing. So while you're supposed to go through like normal, you can't stay in that room as per Toriel's request. I guess now's a good time to actually show you how a real fight goes. So, like I said, you can either fight and attack them, or act and do something more passive. This is basically another version of a puzzle. You have to find out what will make the enemy willing to be spared. Because if you try to spare them right now, you can't spare them. Might also mention that I suck at this game. Like, it has a very unique combat style, which I'll explain more in a moment, but I really suck at this game. So for Froggets, what you're supposed to do is compliment them. Blushes deeply, ribbit. So anyways, jeez. It didn't use its other attack. It would have been easier to explain on its other attack. But if you've ever played a bullet hell game, then basically what you're doing is trying to, quote-unquote, dodge the bullets. It's a dodging mechanic that you yourself are supposed to do. It's not like a turn-based RPG like Pokemon or Earthbound where you just take the hit and have a chance of it missing. You can actually decide yourself whether the attack hits you. Or you can be like me, who's absolute crap at deciding that. But if you see a spare, you see the spare is now, or this is now yellow, that means you can spare them. You don't earn XP, but you do earn gold. Why don't you earn XP? We'll talk about that later on. But anyway, now that we're here, I'm gonna end this here. So, that's gonna be it for this part of my Undertale playthrough. I know it was short and there wasn't a lot of action. We'll get into the real good juicy stuff later. So, anyways, now that that's over, this was a little introduction. I'll see you all next time. Bye!